Once upon a time, there was an ancient wise bird who decided to hide her treasure. And she hid clues so that only the cleverest of people could find it. Only those who find it shall know.
That's it? That's the end of your story? You never even told us what the treasure was.
Only those who find it shall know.
We can find it.
But how? We don't even know where to start.
So, the first clue is hidden by the widest root of the tallest tree.
I know the tallest tree. Come on, guys. Let's go on a treasure hunt.
Hello there, boy. I see you brought some friends with you today.
Yes, Mrs. Tree. We're on a treasure hunt. First clue is at the widest root at the tallest tree. And you are clearly the tallest tree.
So which one is the widest root?
We don't even have to measure it. That one's clearly the widest. Look up and find the longest branch. It will point the way. Then count your steps from 1 through 98. What does that mean, Kibena?
That's easy. We have to find the longest branch and go 98 steps to the direction which it points.
Finally, we got it.
Thank you, Mrs. Tree.
Of course, my dear. Happy counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, we'll never get there like this. I'm off. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Where was I? 18 or 19? 20, 21, 22, 23.
94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Thank goodness we're done.
So where do we look? I'm not sure. Steps don't seem to be a good way to measure since all our steps are different. And where's Kiduchu? Oh, you know what? She must have gone further as she was taking bigger steps while she ran.
Kibena! Koba! Baraka! Kibena! Koba! Baraka!
Kiduchu! Kiduchu!
I lost count. Stop laughing, guys. Let's start looking.
Well, we all went different distances because our steps are different lengths. But the clue should be somewhere around here. We just gotta look.
We are little rats. We are little rats. We live in the forest as happy little rats. Find the shortest tail. The rats will have a clue. You have to find the tail if you want the treasure chest.
This one's short.
But this one is even shorter.
This tail is short. We need to find a way to measure it.
Let's use these.
Okay, that's a good idea, Koba. But what we can do is use the pea pods to measure each tail's length. 1, 2, 3, 4. A rat's tail is the same as 4 pea pods. Oh my, this tail is so long.
Oh, come on! We don't have time to measure tails with pea pods. This one looks short. I'll give him a try. Hey, Mr. Rat, please give me a clue.
You want a clue? I'll give you a clue. Run that way, 700 steps, then left for 52. Then jump 3 times and spin around another 16 times. Then walk forward 20 steps, then sit and use your mind.
Oh no! Those weren't the right instructions. He doesn't have the shortest tail. Kiduchu! Come back!
Don't worry, she'll come back eventually once she's done her errands. Look here. These 3 rats are the only ones with tails shorter than 2 pea pods.
Okay, rats. Can we please compare your tails? I guess it's you.
Rat, Mr. Rat, please give us a clue. Rat, Mr. Rat, we'll follow your directions. Rat, Mr. Rat, please give us a clue. Rat, Mr. Rat, we'll follow your directions. Rat, Mr. Rat, please give us a clue. The next clue you will see from way up in the air. You must go and find a way to get yourself up there. When you're up in the air at 20 meters high, you'll see an X that marks a spot from way up in the sky. So fly up in the sky, and you'll be sure to find it. So fly up in the sky, and you'll be sure to find it.
But we can't fly. How are we gonna get 20 meters in the air?
Look!
I heard you guys needed a lift. It looks like I'm just in time.
Yes, please.
Hop on in.
We need to go up 20 meters.
Well, we can go up really high, but I've no idea how high. I don't know how many meters this rope is.
We're gonna need to find something to measure meters.
I know who can help. Tembo, tiny tembo. Tembo, tiny tembo. Kibena, Kibena, Kibena. Titi, you're the best. You're always here to help. Whenever we call you, you always turn up. You're amazing.
Of course I am. That's what friends are for. So what do you need?
So, we need to find a way to measure 20 meters of rope so that we can make sure when we go up in the sky, we go exactly 20 meters high.
Let's see. I know that from tail to trunk, I'm exactly 2 meters. So I guess you could use me to measure 2 meters at a time.
That's a great idea.
So, this is 2 meters. And that's another 2 meters.
Now that's 4 meters. Because 2 meters plus 2 meters is 4 meters. So guys, we keep going like this, adding 2 meters each time until we get to 20 meters. How many lengths of an elephant till we get to 20 meters? How many lengths of an elephant till we get to 20 meters? How many lengths of an elephant till we get to 20 meters?
That's the same as 9 tiny temples, which is 18 meters.
You only need 1 more.
That's 10
10
tiny
tiny
temples.
That makes 20 meters. You know that if you take 10 of me and I'm 2 meters long, then that's the same as saying 10 times 2. And what's 10 times 2?
20.
Ah, I get it. So Tiny Tembo is 2 meters long, and you took 10 tiny Tembo's length. 2 times 10 is 20. Then 10 tiny Tembos is the same as 20 meters. Come on, kids. Let's go 20 meters up into the sky.
We'll have to leave that end of the rope on the ground. Then, once we get to this spot, we'll know that we're 20 meters in the air.
I'll hold the end of the rope for you. But aren't you coming with us? I like to keep my feet firmly on the ground. Plus, I'm not so sure that a balloon will fly with the weight of an elephant inside.
Wait, how many meters do you weigh?
Gedere, meters measure length or distance. How long or how far? To measure weight, you need kilograms.
Oh, well, I guess I need to learn those too.
We'll teach you in Gedere, but let's just leave that for another day. Right now, it's time to measure 20 meters up.
Okay, all aboard.
Whoa! We can see everything from up here.
Measurements! 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 Measurements!
Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements!
Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements!
There are a lot of measurements I'm talking about here. There are millimeters, centimeters, even meters. There are still some more you will learn later on. Measurements are used to compare and differentiate. Just use them for everything that you'll need. Don't be surprised, they will all work indeed. Rats and elephant tails have been used. It doesn't stop there, even pea pods too. Why are you laughing? Please don't laugh. When there's a will, there's a way, I say. Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements!
Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements!
There are a lot of measurements I'm talking about here. I repeat again, there are different types of measurements I'm talking about here. Ruler is used to measure length. I think everybody knows about this. Even your feet, step by step. I repeat to say, step by step. In the village, they measure farms of 1 acre by 70 feet wide and 70 feet long. They distribute farms, even selling them too. There is no argument when measurements are used. Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements!
Measurements.
Measurements!
Measurements of length.
Measurements!
Measurement of width.
Measurements!
And measurement of height.
Measurements! 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 Measurements!
So this is 20 meters, eh?
Yeah.
Look, it's Kiduchu. And look over that way. There's an X. It's like what's the rat said. You'll see an X.
Can you land us over there?
I don't know. That looks dangerous. There are too many trees. But I can take you down by Kiduchu over there.
It'll be too hard to find it through all those trees. From here, we have the best view.
We can stay up here to keep it in sight. Then, instruct Kiduchu where to go.
Kiduchu! 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 Kiduchu, we found the spot, but we can't land there. Wait, we'll give you directions and you have to follow them. Then you get to the treasure. Okay, Kiduchu, turn to right and walk along the river. Now cross the bridge. Walk straight into the forest. the right. Go left again. Keep going. You're almost there.
Yay! Kiduchu, we got the treasure!
We can't land there, Kiduchu. And how are we going to find you with no one to give us directions from above?
Go to the bridge and you'll find the way!
What now? Where do we go? Kiduchu told us to go to the bridge and that we'll find our way from there. But I don't know how. Look!
Yeah, the way has been marked for us.
All right, let's go.
Follow the people through the woods. How many meters will we go? We measure distance, width, and length with peoples, elephants, and steps. Follow the people through the woods. How many meters will we go? We measure distance, width, and length with peoples, elephants, and steps. Follow the people through the woods. How many meters will we go? We measure distance, width, and length with peoples, elephants, and steps. Follow the people through the woods. How many meters will we go? We measure distance, width, and length with peoples, elephants, and steps.
Kiduchu, what's this treasure?
I was waiting for you guys so we could look together. Being first isn't actually very fun if you're all by yourself. Let's find the treasure together. Well, the rat said X marks the spot. So, the treasure might be under the X. Guys, it may be gold coins.
Or candy.
Or football boots.
What?
What kind of treasure is that?
It's one of the most valuable treasures of all. It's the treasure of measure.
What now?
I have been watching you kids. It was hard work, wasn't it? Trying to measure out distance in steps, measuring out rat tails in peapots, and even measuring out rope in tiny temples.
That was exhausting.
That's why we've created standard ways to measure things. It's not just any stick, it's a meter stick. No matter where you are or who you are, a meter doesn't change. It's this long.
Okay.
And that's important because it allows us to talk about length and distance in the same way. Imagine if you were building a house for Uncle T. You'll know that the roof should be very, very high. But how high? If you measure Uncle T in meters, then you could make sure the roof is taller than Uncle T. It has to be higher than 5 meters. So, if you have a meter stick, you can measure meters. And you know how tall the roof needs to be so that it is taller than Uncle T, even if Uncle T isn't there.
Yeah, and that way you wouldn't have to use an elephant to measure it.
Oi, did someone say Uncle T?
Mathematics, 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 AI. Mathematics. Mathematics, I love it. Mathematics AI.
Mathematics, mathematics.
It's painful to be lonely. For sure it is. A day to remember has come. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow should be a day to rejoice. I want to party. Friends have isolated me. It's painful to be lonely. 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 Where's my mom? And where's my dad? They have gone far. I don't have any news about them. Who should I stay with? Who should I enjoy with? It's painful to be lonely. 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 It's painful to be lonely.
I never knew that Uncle T feels so lonely.
We all enjoy his raps, but all this time, man, I never knew that he was feeling lonely.
What should we do?
Guys, you know what? Tomorrow's Uncle T's birthday.
How did you know?
'Cause I heard him singing. You should have seen him. He was so sad. He was all like,
"It's painful to be lonely. It's 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 painful to be lonely."
guys, we shouldn't laugh. It was really quite sad. You should have seen him. I think he's really lonely. You know what? Let's prepare a party for him.
Yes, let's make it a surprise party.
Okay, we need cakes, juice, balloons, hats, pilau, and presents.
Let's invite Mama Dege, Tiny Tembo, and the other animals.
You can't have pilau without inviting Gedere. Tiny Tempo, call the other animals.
What up, guys?
Hello.
Hello!
Where are you going, Gedere?
I'm taking my relatives to town.
Oh, you're going to town? Can we go together? We are preparing for Uncle T's birthday
Yo.
party, and we need to get some supplies.
You guys want to join?
200
Get in.
kilograms. I'm 200 kilograms.
My balloon can only carry 200 kilograms, so someone has to stay behind.
200 kilograms. I'm 200 kilograms.
Then you're gonna have to stay.
How can we know that we're not more than 200 kilograms in the car?
Let's go to the seesaw and measure our weight.
Continue climbing on until we are balanced. If we are balanced, we will know that your combined weight is 200 kilograms.
200 kilograms. That's why your side is lower.
Okay, Kibena, you stay with Tiny Tembo.
Good. Now you're exactly 200 kilograms, like me.
Oh, where are they going? Why haven't they told me? It's painful to be lonely. 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 It's painful to be lonely.
I heard you calling, Tiny Tembo. Where are the others?
They have gone. We're preparing a surprise birthday party for Uncle T.
Is tomorrow Uncle T's birthday? I didn't know.
But it's a secret. Don't tell anyone. We want to surprise him. Others have gone to town to buy some stuff. We stayed behind to look for balloons and juice.
I will contribute balloons for the birthday. I have a lot of balloons at home, like a whole sack.
A big sack of balloons?
It's a very big sack full of balloons. You see?
Wow! Then it will be very heavy. You go, Tiny Tembo. I will go and take a box of juice from Zakiko's shop. Mama Dege, please stay here. We have decided that you will cook. When they come from town, you'll start cooking.
Cook a very delicious pilau. You will like it, especially Kibena.
Hey, it's not heavy at all. It's very light.
Hey, Kibena,
Uncle T!
you are carrying juice. What's the occasion? Are you having a party?
I didn't expect you
Let's
here.
go together. We'll help you with a box.
Don't worry. It's not heavy. You can just go on with your walk. Goodbye now. Have a nice afternoon, Uncle T.
It's painful to be lonely. 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 It's painful to be lonely.
Hey, you're really strong, Tiny Tembo. You managed to carry the whole sack of balloons while I couldn't carry a small box of juice. And all you used is your trunk. Let me try to carry it. It's heavy. A small but heavy box and a big but light sack. You know what, Kibena? Listen, let's exchange. You mean something big can be light and something small can be heavy? Whoa, you're blowing my mind, Tiny Timber. Yes, I have discovered that size does not determine weight.
Is that Kibena? She didn't need my help, but she's ready to be helped by Tiny Temple. I'm really lonely. It's painful to be 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 lonely.
Hello, shopkeeper.
Hello there, welcome.
We'd like to buy some rice.
How much rice?
A lot. We're having a party today. I don't know how much we need. Will 1,000 grains of rice be enough?
We don't sell individual grains of rice. We sell rice by kilogram. How many kilograms would you like?
What is a kilogram? Is it the same as kilo? What does it measure?
Listen, young man. Kilo is short for kilogram. 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. Kilograms and grams are used to measure weight.
Ah, I understand you, Mr. Shopkeeper. So we're 4 kids, 3 monkeys. No, wait, 4 monkeys, 2 elephants, and 1 giraffe.
Wait
How
a-
many kilos of rice do we need?
Are animals invited to the
Of
party?
course they are. But animals don't eat pilau. Only us kids and the Gedere will
In
eat
that
the
case,
pilau.
I think 6 kilograms will be enough.
Koba, look, it's like the seesaw we climbed on before getting on the balloon.
You see, on this side you place 2 stones. 1 stone is 5 kilo and the other is 1 kilo. Together, they sum up 6 kilos. Then you'll put the rice on the other side. When the 2 sides are equal, we say there's 6
they
kilos
are
of rice.
level. The rice is now 6 kilos. Thank you, shopkeeper. We also need oil. How many kilos of oil should we take?
Oh, we sell oil in liter.
Shopkeeper, what is a liter?
We can measure oil in kilogram, but we're used to measuring it using volume. An unit of volume can be milliliter, liter, and so on. Are you with me?
Can't you measure oil in kilograms?
We can measure oil in kilogram, but we're used to measuring it using volume.
We'll take 1 liter. That would be enough.
I get you now, Mr. Shopkeeper. Thank you.
Baraka, Koba, are you ready to go?
We're ready. Let's go.
Why are you so late? When are we going to decorate?
Sorry we're late, Mama Dege. But today we just discovered that a small box of juice is heavier than a big sack of balloons. Isn't that crazy? I had to exchange with Tiny Tembo.
So you've seen, weight and volume can be different.
Mama Dege, today we learned how to measure weight and volume. We measure weight using kilograms. We measure volume using liters.
That is very good, Baraka. Okay, kids, let us animals cook, and you guys go and decorate the place. Weight and volume are 2 different measures. Weight and volume are 2 different measures. Weight is measured by kilograms. Weight is measured by kilograms. Measure volume by using liters. Measure volume by using liters. Weight and volume are 2 different measures. Weight and volume are 2 different measures. Measure volume by using liters. Mass is measured by kilogram. Mass is measured by kilogram. Measure volume by using liters. Hey, my friends, you guys are continuously learning. You've made me happy today. Aren't you having a good time? You see, kids, mathematics can be fun.
I'm tired and thirsty.
Me too, Kiduchu. Let's open up 1 juice.
Let's take the smallest one of all. this one here is the smallest.
No, look. This one is the smallest.
Why don't we measure the volume?
How can we measure volume?
We measure volume using
We
liter.
don't have the tool to measure liters.
That's not necessary. We can compare the volume if we have bottles with different shape. Let's use that big jug. We'll pour juice in it and see which is more and which is less.
That's strange. The orange juice is more than the apple juice, but the apple juice container looked bigger.
That's true. Apple juice is smaller in volume compared to the other juice.
Let's drink this one and leave the others for the party.
Hey, what's the occasion? What's going on? Why are you being this way? Why are you leaving me out? Is it because I'm the only giraffe in the forest? I've seen some of you living with balloons. I tried to help Kibena to carry the box of juice. She refused. And now you are having a party and you have not invited me? Oh, I see. Okay, I'm leaving. Why are you laughing at me?
What should we tell him? Look behind, Uncle T!
Happy birthday, Uncle T!
You prepared all this for me? You really love me.
Uncle T, we're not giraffes, but we're one family.
Yes.
Your family are people who love you. And although we're all different shapes and sizes, we all love you, Uncle T.
Thank you a lot. I love you too. Thank you. Yo, believe me or not, I'm Uncle T. I'm born happy and I'm the best MC in the forest. Why don't you believe me? I rhyme with my confidence as all you can see. I'm laughing with my friends cause I'm not a hypocrite. And my head reaches flat, I'm not full of it. I'm careful, and my life is music. Every time when I rap, my fans always lose it. Every time when I rhyme, I wanna hear you say Uncle T. Every time when I rhyme, I wanna hear you say Uncle T. Every time when I rhyme, I wanna hear you say Uncle T. Whoa. Every time when I rhyme, I wanna hear you say Uncle T. Uncle T. Uncle T. Uncle T.
Yo, let's start eating.
Ngedere, stop being impatient. Without my party, where would you get the food? Huh?
Whoa, listen up, big guy. You yourself were invited to this thing. If it wasn't for me and my contributions, there'll be no party.
Don't speak so loud. The rest will hear you. You know I'm just overexcited. Forgive me, my friend. Forgive me.
Who opened this box of juice?
Today's race is gonna be a big one. The famous Kokobe is in the lineup, as is the amazing Mama Ndege.
Here we go. Come on, Junior Jimbo. I'm with you.
Uncle T, don't you let me down.
Don't worry, Baraka. I'm fit and ready.
Alright, before we start the race, let's look at the course for this year. It's drawn out on this map.
Okay.
Let me show you the map.
What do you need a map for?
It's important that they know the course, where they need to go, how far they run, where it ends. Without the map, how will they know where to go?
Nice map. That makes the course completely clear.
I've already seen all of it from here, thanks to my wonderful long neck. Poor Kobe can see a thing. Let's lift him up so he can see at least a bit. Let's lift him up.
Man, seeing the course and running it are two completely different things. All you will see soon is my dust.
Koba, let's get started. It's getting hot outside.
Okay, it's race time. Runners on your marks. This is your chance for glory. It's now or never.
Koba, give it a rest.
Come on, Kibena. We need to build up the atmosphere. Hey, Kibena.
Yes?
I'm announcer. Why don't you watch the clock so we can start? When it reaches 1 o'clock sharp, the race will begin.
Okay.
3, 2, go!
What's wrong with the clock? Why did it start again?
It didn't start again. It's still running. You have to look at the different sections from right to left. It shows seconds, then minutes, then hours. Since there are 60 seconds in a minute, the seconds count up to 59. Then the minute will go up by 1, and the seconds will start again. You see? Now there it says 1 in the minutes section, and the seconds have started over. This is how we read time. It keeps going like that. Every 60 seconds we get 1 more minute. Does that make sense? And the minute keeps counting up. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So after 60 minutes we will get a 1 in the hours place, and the minutes will start over.
Wow, even with my clever tricks I've come in at second place? Mama Ndege, you must have been even more clever than me.
Smarts are like herring, Gedere. Everyone's got their own style. But you've done well yourself. Your time was 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Well done, Gedere.
I'm so tired.
31 minutes and 36 seconds. your time was 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 24 seconds. And Junior Jumbo, you came in at 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 25 seconds.
What? Datura beat me by a second. Where was she? I didn't even see her along the way. And then all of a sudden, she passed me right at the end. I got a lift.
Well done to all our runners. This year's winner is Mama Ndege.
Thank you. Thank you all, and good job to everyone. Whoa! This has definitely been my year.
I was the real winner. I was a real winner. Those two didn't run a race. Mamandege flew and Kedere swung through the vines. This was a running race, and out of all the runners, I came in first, man. I should be the winner.
Then if it's like that, I should be the runner.
Calm down. Datura passed you and now you're saying you beat her?
She held on to my tail. Then right when we got to the finish line, she jumped past me. That's not fair at all.
I have never heard any rule saying we couldn't fly. If you think flying is easy, why didn't you fly?
Yeah, I don't get it. Do you guys think that swinging from vine to vine is simple? You should see the blisters on my hands. It's hard work.
If you are counting that, then we can say I won because I saw the finishing line first. I made it with my eyes before I made it with my feet. My seeing was faster than you are flying and you are vine swinging.
Kakakobe, were you still running?
We completely forgot you were still out there. Did you forget you were running a race?
Where has he been all this time?
Don't laugh at him. Let's hear what he has to say. Kakakobe, what took you so long? Did something happen?
Shh, you guys, let him talk.
Please, can you tell me my time? Last year I ran a race in 2 hours and 32 minutes. I want to know if I beat my time from last year and set a personal record.
Kakakobe, I am so sorry. We already stopped the clock. We don't have your time.
Kibena, we can figure it out. I remember the race started at 1 o'clock sharp, and Kakobe is finished now at 3:20.
Okay, that's easy. 20 minutes past 3 minus 1 o'clock. Isn't that right?
Right.
When you add or subtract time, you need to make sure that you line up the seconds, minutes, and hours with each other like this. Isn't that right?
Right.
When you add or subtract time, you need to make sure that you line up the seconds, minutes, and hours with each other like this. 0 minus 0.
0.
2 minus 0.
2.
Here we finished the minutes. Now look here at the hours. 3 minus 1.
2.
Hey, Kakakobe this year took you 2 hours and 20 minutes to run the same distance as last year's race.
Calculate it for me. How much did I improve?
Okay, to know how much faster you ran this year, we need the difference between last year's time and this year's time. Here we go again. Let's start with the minutes. 2 minus 0 is?
2.
3 minus 2 is?
1.
We finished the minutes, so let's move over to the hours. 2 minus 2 equals?
0.
And 0 minus 0 is?
It's also 0.
Okay, Kakakobe. This year you improved by 12 minutes.
You improved a bit this year, Kakobe. It took you less time to run the race, which means you were running faster than last year.
It means you're getting faster.
Hey, well, if I train a lot, Then I can win next year.
Well, do you hear that? He who won't be defeated is a true winner. We are all arguing over who ran a fair race and who has come in which place. While Kokotoa is proud to have improved his own time, we can all learn a lesson from him. Anyone who improves is a true winner. Congratulations to Kokotoa.
Thanks. But I could really use some water.
Me too, man. I'm
I
thirsty.
think everyone here must be thirsty. But I don't know my way around these parts. Where can we get water?
There is no water here. But follow me to the stream.
Fine.
Mama Ndege, I'm tired. Are we ever gonna get there?
We're almost there, Junior.
This is just making me thirstier. Oh, I need some water.
There is water right over there on the other side. But we have to figure it out. How we can get around these big rocks. How is that?
Let me show you how it's done. Ah! The rock beat me!
Sorry, Gedere.
Are you trying to find a way to the stream?
It's alive!
Yelewi, I've never seen anything like this. Answer my questions correctly and you can pass. But first, what time will you go home? I will go when it's dark.
I will leave when the sun goes down.
I'll go at night.
We're leaving at 6:30 p.m.
Well done, Kibena.
How does he know my name?
How did he know her name? You all need to be mindful of time like Kibena. Clocks show you exact time so that you can plan your time. Don't say soon, now, in a little while. Be precise with your time. You need to respect time. Time is precious. So if you say you will do something at 9 a.m. sharp, then you had better do it right on the hour. As I told you before, you need to respect time. You need to respect time. Time is precious. Time is precious. Do you know how to read a clock?
I use clocks all the time so that I can schedule my day. I get out of school at 2:30 every day.
You are a responsible girl. Now come here and show your friends 2:30 on my clock face. Start with the hour hand.
Here's 2.
And finish with the minute hand.
Add half so that the minute hand is at 6.
Why is it 6, Kibena?
6 is halfway around the full circle, half an hour.
Good job, child. But you forgot that the hour hand should also be halfway between 2 and 3. Both of the clock hands revolve around the clock, but the hour hand moves more slowly than the minute hand. The minute hand makes 1 round per hour, but the hour hand moves more slowly than the minute hand. So when the minute hand has gone halfway around, the hour hand will be halfway between 2 numbers. This is how we read clocks. It's so easy. Now try again. 2:30.
Well, go on through.
Thank you, Mr. Magic Clock Rock.
What about us?
You've got to answer a question if you want to pass.
Okay, Mr. Magic Clock Rock, give me a question.
Okay. Why don't you show me 2:30?
2:30. 2:30. Well, I see 2, but I can't find 30 anywhere on this clock. It only goes up to 12.
Listen, Gedere,
Huh?
when you're reading a clock, you read the numbers as hours, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. But if you look at the minute hand, 1 round is the same as 60 minutes because 60 minutes is equal to an hour. Did you know that 60 minutes is equal to an hour?
Come, show him here.
Wait, but isn't that 2:30?
It was a trick question. 2:30 is the same thing as 2:30. 30 minutes is half an hour.
I got it. Show me another time and I'll tell you what it is. Oh, I know that one. It's 2:15.
Here's another question. 2:15 is the same as 2 o'clock and how many minutes?
1 hour is the same as 60 minutes. And 1/4 of 60 is 15. So 2:15 must be the same as 2:15.
It's my turn now. Give me a question now, Mr. Magical Clock Rock.
Read this here.
I see the hour is 11 and the minutes are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's 11:45.
Now, there's another way to say 11:45. Who knows it?
12. In Kiswahili, we'd say saa sita kasorobo.
And then there was one. It's just me left. But you know, I was letting the kids go first. I'm good at telling time even on the digital clocks. 2:15 means that there are 15 minutes until the next hour. Give me another question, Mr. Magic Clock. Give me another question. Man, that's so easy. 6:52. Or you could say 8 minutes to 7.
Thank you, Mr. Magic Clock Rock.
You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. They say that time is precious. Don't let time run away from us. If you stop by counting seconds, soon you'll be counting minutes. And once you've counted minutes, soon times turns to hours. You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. Let's start to count the hours. A day has passed at 24. And when the 7th day has passed, we finished up a week at last. 4 weeks, a month, 12 months, a year has passed. You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. You have to mind your time, don't waste your time now. Keep time and you'll be fine. Remember, our time is precious. Can't let it get away from us. Make sure you use your mind to always keep track of time.
Never miss out on new Ubongo Kids videos ever again. Subscribe today and become the first to know every time new fun educational content is available. Simply type Ubongo Kids English on the search bar. Click on the Ubongo Kids English channel page. Click subscribe on the right-hand corner of your screen. What are you waiting for? You are 3 easy steps away from joining the Ubongo Kids family.